Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to MotoGP 20. Yes, we're straight into qualifying here. Round Philippine in Australia. Stone looking to build on a decent result last time in Japan. It wasn't the best race. And it's not the best start to qualifying here. It seems like the first sector he loses lots of time, but in the middle sector, it's not too bad. You even get all the way down to first gear, as you can see. Not just once, but twice. But you can see that second sector, a bit better. As you go for the flowing, wonderful curves there in the middle sector, leading to the hairpin. Now you should see maybe a dive or two in the race. An incredible hairpin as well, downhill, incredibly difficult braking, so very easy to lose the front. And so he loses some time in that third sector to Stone. In the final corner, just making sure you don't run too wide. Judge when you got on the power as well. 27.1. Bit slow. In practice, top guys were doing 25. So Miller and Marquez. Alex Marquez on his Honda. Finding some pace ahead of Petrucci, Morbidelli, Mir. Zarco, Oliveira, Espargo, Binder, Rabat, Ika, Iannone and Stone on the back row. Stone way off the pace, 27.1. Needs to improve that in the race, but there's a bit like, say, Monza for like Formula cars. It can be a bit like an oval atmosphere. If you get into a groove, get into a pack, hopefully for Stone is that times will improve. But in that session, it showed Mir with a 25.643, not Miller. That's weird. So for the race, temperatures have been cool, and they are for the race as well. Simply just go soft. Have to right from the back of the grid, and we'll keep fuel. Put a touch more fuel in. What about for the rest of the grid? Medium, soft for Quartaro, soft medium for Marc Marquez, medium soft for Bernardo, soft medium for Nakagami, and medium, soft medium for Mir. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be much variation, just soft for ourselves and Quartaro. So here's Stone revving up from the back of the grid then, once again. So we've got 7 laps around this Philippine circuit in Australia. So that is not a very good getaway, is it? Pretty poor from Stone. Can't even out drag Iannone to the first corner. That's when you know you've had a rubbish start. He tries to dive down the inside. Whoa, Binder. Great from the South African there with a Hertz Suzuki that doesn't know how to go around corners on the cold tyres. There's Binder forgot to accelerate, it seems like, through Casey Stoner corner. Right, everyone braking very early into there. Ben Stone a bit late, maybe. Getting into Iannone. Oh, Stone with a great run down the inside. As Franco. Oh, and Stone almost wiped out as well by a KTM or a Aprilia. As he's got Binder and I'm guessing Pole. Oh, Alicia, so no, it's not. See, Iannone up there. So Stone hit again. But he's still part of this pack. I mean, he is the first lap of the race, so he should be. Why is he so slow in a straight line? Did you see that? 4th to 5th, and he suddenly lost a couple of tenths. Just about made them up in the toe towards the first corner. But something to watch out the final corner. Stone down in 21st. Behind the KTMs. 4 very poor first lap. Just struggling with understeer. Like the bike's not actually getting into the corners as you like, and also with KTMs in the way as well. No, oh, just slotted this bike beautifully in front there. Needs to get past the Spaniard who just escalates there, but he did just ride into Stone's line. Stone very aggressive there to get past the gate. Him obviously had enough of pole. So he's at least into the top 20. Right, he should be aiming for top 10, shouldn't he? But everyone's running right everywhere. Are they all struggling with the temp? Tyres or understeer? It's 27.8 will get you nowhere, Stone. Let's head on to the third lap. He's got it Spoggle right in his tail. Ika half a second up the road. At least for the time being. No Stone's one of the best breakers into the hairpin. Trying to do it into the left-hander as well. Good move up to 90 behind Bagnaia down here in 18th. Don't often see a Premier at this though, as Ika with the beautiful surprise move. As these two young guns get to work on each other. Oh, and Miguel Oliveira, his teammate is down. You see that on the inside. On Stone. Oh my god, Oliveira. I'm sure he's okay. I'm sure he's okay. He just doesn't have his head attached to his body. He's okay. He's okay. So these two young guys have been outmaneuvered by Pole, it looks like. So heading on to the fourth lap. You can't do a 28. You're doing Moto 2 times, Stone. Or you should be heading back to Moto 2 of those times. Need to be in the 26s at least. Like, he's way, way off the pace. And if that he could get back by, Stone in 20th. Oh, that was brave down the inside. And he's outbraked himself into the hairpin. Oh, and Ika just rides into him. They might have lost their toe with Pole now. Battling too much here, 1.5 seconds back as they were halfway through this race. Oh, now Ika's just run into the side of Stone. It's getting nasty here between these two. Stone runs wide. Yeah, got 2 seconds to Espargaro now. These two are trapped battling each other now for the rest of the race. For just a lonely top 20. No, Marcus in 25.7. As he got 3 laps to go. He's still doing 28. Absolutely abysmal pace. Seems like this Suzuki not hooked up around it. At the beginning of the year, it would have been one of the places that Stone would have looked forward to riding round. But it's turned into a nightmare. Way off the pace in qualifying and practice, off the pace in the race as well. Get some argy-bargy going on as well. Like, he might not have much of a bite left at the end of this race. The way he's been battling Ika. So he goes a bit wide. Oh, and Ika just dumps it down his inside. Stone gets the exit. Got 3 seconds in front. Let's see if Stone can try and just get this section right. Oh my god, he's turning way too early. He cut it around the outside. That was not going to work. It's a battling over 19th. I'm sure the Hertz Suzuki garage is very happy about this. While Rins on another Suzuki is batting for second with Vinales. But Marquez leads. Stone with another 28. Just locked in on that. It seems like he's heading on to penultimate after the race. So 4.2 gap. So the event is battling over 30, some points. Oh no, no, no. Oh, Stone, you're lucky. Should have gone down there for clipping the grass. Oh, he's done it again. This bike might be understeering, but then it somehow grips in the middle of the corners. It's like understeer on entry, grips in the middle, and then not very good at accelerating. Not even good at getting into the corners now. I think it's to the outside of Ika. He's got Alicia Spargo behind now. Oh, and he's just dived it down the inside of his career, like taking candy from a baby there. Yeah, and just kind of oversteers on the exit with the power. It is probably the worst combination you can have on any machinery. So on to the final of that. Quartararo batting with Miller. Stone not even get a top 20. Things have definitely got to change for Malaysia. We finally get the upgrade of the engine. I know, frankly, it's too little too late. You can see how far back they are around here. As Ekanuk's back and sees an Aprilia behind him. Oh, Hertz Suzuki. Quartararo ahead of Dovi now. It's like Stone settled. There's an exciting battle of Eco this race. Like, very good to see the young guns together for once. Not a combo we've seen much this season. Look at it's just squealing everywhere. You get better traction out of ice skates on this surface than a Hertz Suzuki bike, it looks like. As Marquez wins, Miller's down on home turf, literally. As Paul Spargo's nicked the final point ahead of Rabat, as Petrucci down as well, but it's like after the line, though. As Marquez won comfortably ahead of Vinales, ahead of Rins. Crutcher of a great fourth place ahead of Rossi. Quarter ahead of David and Miller. Alex Marks with a very good result as well ahead of Mir. Honda certainly worked round here. Has got Sarkhead and Nakagami, the only Honda who didn't really perform. And then we've got Binder with a pretty decent result ahead of Rabat and Polar Spargo. Then Iannone, Bagnaia, very disappointing on his Ducati. Then Ika, Spargo, Stone, 20th and last of the finishers. As no, Petrucci was before the line. Anna De Vieira and Franco didn't even last a lap. As in the Riders' Championship, Marquez leads by 61 points. He has won the title once again ahead of Dovizioso, who's guaranteed second. Good battle for third between Vinales and Rossi as the teammates swap places once again this season. Quartaro rounds out the top 5. He's guaranteed at least the top 5 ahead of Rins and Crutcher. Then Miller, Stone in 9th, just ahead Petrucci by 2 points. It's going to be very close between those three, with 2 races remaining, along with Morbidelli, and then Nakagami, Mir, and Marquez Zarco up to 15th ahead of Bagnaia. As in the Riders' Championship, or Constructors' Teams Championship, there we go, we got there in the end. Montenegro Yamba lead the way by 7 points ahead of Repsol. Honda Ducati down a couple of places to third after leading heading down under. Then in Petronas, Yamaha, Suzuki, Pramac, LC Honda, Hertz, Suzuki, S Honda, Japan, Avinti ahead of Tech 3 into the top 10. Then in KTM and Aprilia. And in the Constructors, Honda have won that as well ahead of Ducati, Yamaha, Suzuki, KTM and Aprilia. That is all settled now in the Constructors standings. So disappointment once again for That reputation is dwindling by the weekend. I love how if you do well in qualifying in a race, you get way less than you do for doing poorly. Love that. As next up is the Shell Malaysia Motorcycle Grand Prix. As they confirm the engine is fully developed now. It's good to develop some other things actually, it's like. How long does that take? Takes 4 weeks. There's no point doing that. Let's put everyone onto the aerodynamics then. Let's see what happens here if we just put everyone on here. Can we actually get this out this season? No, it says 4 weeks. So, yeah, there's no point actually doing any development now. No point doing practice, really. Just be qualifying the race just like this next time. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see if Stone can actually do well at the penultimate round of the weekend then. Of the season, should I say, then.